Before we begin today's guided practice over forces in Newton's second law, let's remember our essential questions for today. The first one says, how is force calculated when different amounts of force are applied in the same or opposite direction? There are a couple of sentence stems to find the net force, to calculate net force, and this essential question connects your learning to one of our last lessons. And the second one for today says, how does mass and force affect acceleration? So the sentence stem, mass and force affect acceleration because, and you can come back and answer these at the end. For now, we'll go to the next slide to begin our guided practice. It says to show your work, either write the formula or draw the formula triangle and plug in the numbers given. Use your calculator to solve. Taking a look at number 1, it says what net force is required to accelerate a car at a rate of 2 meters per second if the car has a mass of 3,000 kilograms. So I know we're looking for the net force. It tells us it accelerates at 2 meters per second. So I'll fill in a 2 for the A. And the mass is 3,000. So for the M, I'm going to fill in 3,000. Then using the formula triangle, I'll plug in my numbers. So A is 2, M is 3,000. So that means since these numbers are right next to each other, we're going to multiply. So in my calculator, I'm going to plug in 3,000 times 2. And that equals 6,000. So the net force that would be required is 6,000 newtons. Looking at number 2, it says what is the mass of a truck if it produces a force of 4,000 newtons while accelerating at a rate of 5 meters per second squared. So first we can fill in what we have. So we know the force is 14,000. And it gave us the acceleration rate of 5 meters per second squared. So for the A, we know that's going to be 5. And then we'll use our formula triangle. We know we're solving for the mass, that's our missing variable. So on the triangle, I'll fill in what I know. Force is 14,000. And acceleration is 5. So here I'll put a 5. Since the F is over the A, I know the operation I'm going to do is divide. So in my calculator, I'll plug in 14,000 divided by 5. So 14,000 divided by 5, see what we get. And the answer is 2,800. So our mass is 2,800 kilograms. We'll do one more together, then you can try the last two and check. So looking at number 3, it says Sally's car produces a force of 5,000 newtons. So force of 5,000. if the car has a mass of 1,000, at what rate is the car accelerating? So again, first we'll write down the variables that we know. So the force is 5,000. And then the mass of 1,000 is also given to us. So m is 1,000. So to solve for the acceleration, we'll use our formula triangle, plug in what we know, and we're looking for the a. So F is 5,000. M is 1,000. And since that F is over the M, the operation we're going to do is divide. So in my calculator, I'll plug that in. We have 5,000 divided by 1,000. See what we get. Our answer is 5. So now we know the acceleration is 5 meters per second squared. Now we'll go ahead and pause the video so you can take a few minutes to try the last two on your own, and then we'll come back and check them. On number 4, notice that the acceleration is given to you. When an object is falling, we use the acceleration due to gravity, and it's 9.81 meters per second squared. So when you try this one, for your answer, go ahead and round to the nearest whole number. And again, we'll come back and check your work here in a few minutes. For number 4, it asks what the mass of a falling rock was if it produced a force of 147 newtons. So, since it was falling, again, the acceleration was given to you, 9.81. The force was also given to you, 147. So in our formula triangle, force is on top of acceleration. So you had to divide those two numbers. So in your calculator, you would plug in 147 first, divided by 9.81, and you should have gotten 14.9847095. But again, rounding to that whole number, you could have just wrote your answer as 15 for this problem. And our units were kilograms. Then for number 5, it said a 10 kilogram bowling ball. So since it said kilogram, we know that was our mass. Would require what net force, so we're looking for the force, to accelerate down an alleyway at a rate of 3 meters per second squared. So with those units, meters per second squared, we know that is our acceleration. When we plug that into our formula triangle, M and A are right next to each other. So that tells us we had to multiply the 10 times 3, which gave us 30. And our units for forces are newtons. So make sure you got those correct. Let us know if you have any questions. Then make sure you go back to answer our essential questions for today. Again, you can use your notes and the sentence stems, and then we'll take a look at our practice.